Introducing our Monogram collection. This is a full alphabet set plus an ampersand and a heart of 4x4 stamps that all coordinate with this one monogram die. Okay, so it is 28 different stamps and they're all 4x4 in size, but there are 28 of them. Let me just explain how they work. Okay, like with our Blooms fill-in stamp set, the black area is actually the stamp and the flowers are the negative space. So the same holds true for this stamp. The black area is what stamps down on the ink, and then you're left with the negative space of this little heart. I wanted to be sure and show you what that does is it allows you to create different letters in different colors depending on what you'd like to do with them. Okay, and we've also, each set is also unique in that they have their own set of flowers and leaves. They also have their own set of sentiments, and if you'll notice down in the corner, they each have their own smaller letter to use as well. Okay, I wanted to be sure and show you this as well, that on the back of the packaging, it will show you how to line up your flowers and how they are in different colors. Okay, let me show you an example here. Here is the ampersand that has just been stamped down in a navy ink and the flowers are not filled in yet. Okay, then what you do is you can take, now with, if you can see this here, all of these leaves are connected together and then these flowers are separate. On this stamp, these leaves are connected together, but those flowers are also connected together too. And it really is dependent on the little floral spray in each individual set, but it will allow you to stamp that down, like stamp your leaves all at one time. So all you have to do is find one little leaf section and line it up in your image. There's these little sprigs here that will stamp on there. And what you end up with, let me find it here. Okay, so there you've got your leaves. And all you have to do is see where they fall in the negative space to line them up, and then they all stamp at one time, and then you can easily see where these other little flowers fill in. But like I said, on the back of your packaging, it will show you an example of how they're intended to be stamped. So be sure and check out the back of your packaging. Okay, one other really cool thing about the set, like I mentioned, each one has a little alphabet letter. So if you do in fact buy the full set, you end up with a full alphabet. Not only do you end up with this size, which fits perfectly on cards, I'll show you in a minute, but you also end up with a smaller alphabet, the heart and the ampersand, if you buy the full collection. Now, we don't expect you to do that, but I am going to show you some samples right here. Let's show you how they also work with the die, okay? So this is the coordinating die. Let me just bring it back on here. Okay, so you've got an outer rectangle, which is this piece. It will, when you die cut it, it leaves a white border around each of the letters, the ampersand and the heart. Or you can just die cut your cardstock, which makes for a nice backer as well. Then you've got this inner rectangle piece, which actually die cuts. If you can see that, there's a cute little stitched edge, and it cuts the white off from around the outside. So it just leaves the color of ink that you stamped it in with a little stitched edge, which then if you want to, you could mount it so it layers nicely on that larger rectangle, or you can just use it on its own. Then it's got this banner piece, which fits most of the sentiments in the stamp set. Like I mentioned, they all have a different sentiment along the bottom. So like this one says, you and me, Mr. and Mrs. This M says, is for missing you. So you can actually layer that right over the top. So you've got that die. And then you have all of these little florals and such. Now they do not die cut exactly the florals in your stamp sets because they're all different. All of the flowers are maybe angled at a different direction or they're a different size. So these are just complementing, okay? So that you can, as you can see, this one is larger than this, but it allows you to build and mix and match your stamps and dies. So you've got little pieces for leaves and little sprigs and flowers. They're really cute to build. And then there's this piece here. This may look confusing at first. It's right there in the die set. This is a little tab. So when you die cut it out, it will look like a capital I guess. But there is a scored element right there that allows you to fold that over. And that's what becomes your tab on the top. It's like a cute little clip on the top that you can string. You can put baker's twine through. It can become a tag, or it allows you to create a banner. So I'm going to actually show you some samples so that you can get a better idea of what I'm talking about here. Here is a sample that uses B. Now, what you need to know is some of the sentiments are specific to maybe occasions, like B is for birthday, or C is for celebrate, T is for thank you. Whereas some of the other ones, like S is for sympathy. So you can send a really pretty sympathy card. And notice that we've used the dies as extra little sprigs on the side. We even layered a little tiny flower on top of a stamped flower there just to give it some fun dimension. Here is another sample. This is actually a notebook, so you could personalize this. Not only are you using these for cards, like I said, they're perfectly sized for your card fronts, but you could give someone a personalized journal with the letter T or whatever. And again, we've just enhanced that by adding the die cut pieces. You've got your large rectangle with your stitched rectangle, and it just all layers really pretty together. Okay, and then here is one where we actually just use the lowercase. So K is for kindness, and we put a spray of die cut elements there. You've got your cute clip at the top with twine tied on it, and then we've just used the lowercase along with the sentiment that comes with the letter K. So really cute, super versatile. By the way, the background on this is our polka dot turnabout. And let me show you this sample. Okay, so you've got a fun T on the front. You could put your sentiment on there, or what you can do is build an accordion card that folds out and says thanks. Okay, we just love this idea so much, and like I said before, we don't expect you to buy the full alphabet. If you want to, fabulous. You'll have the full thing. You'll have the smaller alphabet to go with it. You can spell whatever you want. If you want to, what we've done is we've actually made a few smaller bundles that you can buy. So you'll be able to buy thanks as a bundle. So be sure to look for that in our shop. This will be sold, all of these 6 will be sold together at a discounted price, and allows you to make those really cute accordion cards, which by the way, that would fold up and fit in an envelope, and when they pull it out, oh my gosh, how exciting. Isn't that really cute? Okay, so we've got the thanks bundle. Let me show you the next one. We've got a smaller one. We've got one that says Mr. and then you can add the Mrs. on the end. And here we've created this really fun banner. Now, how cute would that be hung up at a bridal shower or at the wedding? Or you could even make this into an accordion card and give it to the bride and groom with maybe a gift card enclosed. Okay, so there is a bundle. And the die is sold separate. Same thing with the thanks. Okay, so you'll just buy the 4 stamps will be sold together at a discounted price, and then you would add on your die. But we just think that this is so cute, and again, hung up to create a really pretty banner. Super fun. So there's another bundle option available to you. And we've got one more. You might be wondering what this will be. So you've got HELOV Y, and the heart. Okay, this is going to spell a few different things. It can spell hello, which is super cute little banner. You can hang it on your door. You could hang it at on your craft station and just give it to somebody as a little little card to brighten up their day. So it spells hello, Hello. It will also spell love. So you got Love. Okay, and then you can add in Lovely. And we've added, so you've got hello lovely there. And because the heart is so cute and it goes along with this, this is also included in your bundle. Okay, so we've got a Hello Lovely bundle that you can buy together. Again, it's just the stamps, but you can buy the stamps together at a discounted price. And then if you haven't bought the die yet, you can just add the die on as well. Okay, so we are super excited about this. Again, you can buy this all together. You can buy all 26 letters, the ampersand and the heart with the die as a Monogram collection bundle, and that is a discounted price. You can buy Hello Lovely bundle, Mr. and Mrs. bundle, Thanks bundle, or all of the letters, the ampersand, heart, and the dies are also sold separately. So if you just want to start out with your initial, you can do that too. You could even give one of these like to your friend whose name starts with S. This would be a super cute gift. Tie a little ribbon around it and gift it to somebody, some of your crafty friends with their initial on it. Would be really fun. Okay, so with the versatility of all of these stamps and all the different color combinations and everything you can do with them, you can put them on, like I said, you can make tags, journals, stationery, cards, banners. There are so many fun different things you can do, and we are really excited to see what you create with these monograms.